Okay, I'm just going to disable the connections, turn off commenting. Okay. Are we good? Great. Hi again. Okay, so my name's Alwyn, and it's so nice to have you joining us for Pilates today. Towel and a pillow is what we're going to need for our practice. Yeah? And just to let you know that I have disabled the comments, so after class, I'll come back on, enable them, and then we can reconnect again. Yeah? Okay, so let's begin on our mats. You can keep your towel and your pillow off to the side and close to you so that when I cue them, you don't have to go searching for them. Have them close to your mat. And so we're lying down with our knees bent, feet on the floor. Arms are comfortably down by your sides. Allow your spine to be in a neutral. So there's a little bit of space between your low back and the mat. From here, close your eyes. Place one hand on your low belly and your other hand on your chest. And just start to take some big, full inhales in. And full exhales out. Do that a few more times. Full inhale in. And full exhale out. Keep going. Full inhale in. And full exhale out. Your hands come back down by your sides. Palms down. Relaxing your jaw and your face and the muscles around your eyes. Begin to sway your knees and your hips to the right. So you're coming into your first twist. Feeling the stretch along the left side of the body. And so sending the breath purposely into the left side, taking a long inhale in. Longer exhale out. Trying not to over effort, bringing the legs past center, and then we sway the legs to the left. Same breath pattern here, but now we're sending the breath on the right side of the body, taking that long, full inhale in. And long, full exhale out. Bringing the legs back to center and hold. Bringing your hands to your hip bones, so the bony landmarks at the front of your hips. Tilt your hip bones towards your chin. So you're changing the shape of your low back and your pubis and your pelvis by coming into an imprint. So now there's very little space between your low back and the mat. And then you're taking your hip bones and you're sending them down towards your knees and even further down towards your feet. And now there's space between your low back and the mat. Tilting the hips in towards the chin. Feeling a deeper connection with your heels to the floor. And then releasing your hip bones back down towards the knees and down towards the feet. The movement, this gesture, is very small and it's subtle. I often have to remind myself that the purpose of this is not to squeeze the bum. So I kind of just give a little tactile feedback as a reminder to keep the hamstrings and the glutes relaxed. as the purpose of this exercise is to move the pelvis and into what we call a pelvic tilt. Yeah, this is just a nice, gentle, slow, gentle movement to create some pathways of connection with the breath in the body. Good. And then from here, lengthen your right leg out long and away from you. I'll move up so that you can see. So you extend your right leg all of the way long and away from you, and then you extend your left. So now the pelvis is tipped slightly down and forward. Flex your feet, so pull your toes towards you, and then point your toes. And flex your feet, and point your toes. Lots of metatarsal tissue and tendons in the feet. One more time like this. Flex. And point. Good. Drag the right foot up along the mat and have the right knee bent. From here, allow the right knee and right hip to open out the side. Ooh, that was my hip cracking. And then from here, slowly bringing that right leg and right hip back to center. So you're getting some rotation along the hips. Let's do that again. Right knee, right hip opens out to the side. And then bringing the right knee and the right hip back to center. Lengthen the right leg out nice and long. And then we'll do the same thing on the left. So we drag the left foot up along the mat. And then the left knee and the left hip open out to the side. And you start to tune in and feel the difference from the left side and the right side without it being good or bad or right or wrong. And then the left knee and the left hip, the left pelvis come back to center. And then again, the left side opens out, taking a full breath in. And then on the exhale, the left knee and the left hip come back up to center. Good. Go ahead and lengthen the left leg out nice and long. Reach both arms up towards the ceiling. Interlace the fingers. Press the palms up and then take this big Saturday morning stretch as you reach your arms all of the way back behind you. So taking this long stretch through the front of the body. You can flex your feet and point your toes. And then reach the arms back up towards the ceiling. Release the hands. And then from here, paying attention to the right shoulder, I'd like you to pick the right shoulder blade up off of the spine and off of your mat, and then sink it back down to the mat. And we'll do that again. The right shoulder lifts up off of the mat, and then back down. 2 more times. The right shoulder lifts up, up, up. Can you keep that right hip anchored so the right hip isn't coming up as well? So just the shoulder is lifting up. One more time. The right shoulder comes up off of the mat. And then back down. Yeah, you guys are doing great. Same thing, left arm. So the left shoulder lifts up. So you're elevating the shoulder blade off of the mat. And then sinking it back down. Anchoring to the mat. Lifting it up, 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 up. And then lowering down. Getting some movement in the scapula, reaching up. And then back down. We'll do one more on the left side. Lifting up. And then lowering back down. Let's go ahead and move both arms at the same time. So both shoulder blades lift up off of the mat. And then both shoulder blades draw back down. And we lift the shoulder blades up off of the mat, energy reaching out beyond the fingertips. And then the shoulder blades draw back down. And let's go one more time, reaching up. And then lowering back down. Interlacing the fingers, reaching the arms again all the way back behind you. And then from here, draw the chin to the chest and lift the head up. So now we're introducing flexion. You're picking the head, neck, and shoulders up. And then take the hands back behind the head. So you're supporting your head. Your eyes are on the front of the body. So you're having that brain to body connection. Drag the right foot up along the mat. And then open that right knee and right hip back out to the side. Take a deep, full breath in. Exhale, the right knee and right hip comes back. And the right leg extends long and away. Drag the left foot up along the mat. And then take the left knee and the left hip out to the side. Could you lift an extra inch up from your sternum? So you're trying to get the tops of your shoulder blades off of the mat. And then the left knee and the left hip come back to center. Lengthen the left leg out nice and long. And lower the head down. Take your time. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale fully. Hover the elbows so they're in your periphery. Draw the chin to the chest. Lift the head, neck, and shoulders back up into flexion. Drag the right foot back up along the mat. Drag the left foot back up along the mat. So now you've changed the shape of the low back and the pelvis again by now having your knees bent and soles of feet on the floor. From here, we chest lift up and down. I like to call this a chest lift versus an ab crunch. For me, I don't like to think of crunch in the lexicon of Pilates. I like to think of a lift because the purpose is to pick the chest up and to get the tops of the shoulder blades off of the mat. So the work is coming from here versus coming from the neck, if that makes sense. We'll go 2 more times here. Up and down. Last time up and down. Lift the head, neck, and shoulders up that extra inch. Lift the right heel off of the mat. Lift the left heel off of the mat. And then lift the right leg up into a tabletop, up into your 90 degree. From here, you're going to switch legs in space. So as the right foot comes down, the left leg lifts. And we switch again. And we switch again. When the foot is lowering to the floor, we're practicing lowering just the ball of the foot versus planting the entire foot to the floor. So it's the toe and the ball of the foot that's touching the floor. And it's very burny. And we go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both legs back up into your tabletop. And then from here, lower the head, neck, and shoulders down. Take a full breath in. Full exhale out. Hovering the elbows up off of the mat. Drawing the chin to the chest. Lifting the chest back up and up and up. And then from here, taking the right foot to the floor, sliding the right leg out nice and long. Can you pick the chest up that extra inch? And then from here, chest pulse up and down. In terms of your right leg that's extended long and away from you, think about how you can connect the back of that leg to the mat. We go for 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Drag the right foot back up along the mat. From here, switch legs. So the right leg comes up into tabletop. the left entire foot to the floor. Slide the left leg out nice and long. Maintain the quality of your chest lift. Anchor the left leg to the ground. And then from here we go up and down. For 4, for 3, we're going to go 2, and then one more time and hold. Okay, drag that left foot back up along the mat, and then again we go into the switching of the legs in tabletop. We switch, we switch, we switch, we switch. One more time. We switch and we switch. Both legs back up into tabletop. Lower the head, neck, and shoulders down. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Whew. And then from here, you're going to take your legs and your knees and your hips and sway to the right. So now the purpose here is to pick your left hip and left glute up as I knock everything over. And then from here, you rotate the left hip and pelvis back down on the floor. So it's rotation. Same thing on the left side. You pick the right hip up and you pick your right glute up. And then you rotate the right side back down to the ground. One more time each side. The first time doesn't count, right? So we pick the left hip up, and you're anchoring the right hip down to the floor, and then roll back, and then you pick the right side up, and then roll the right side back down. Right foot to the floor. Take your left leg, cross it over the right knee. And then from here, we'll go into a stretch moment. Let's try to maintain this shape as you rock over all of the way to the right. So the goal here is to have the left foot connect to the floor. And then you can think about that conversation that the foot is going to have to the ground. So really pushing that left foot into the ground. Take a deep, full breath in. Full exhale out. Maintain the shape. Begin to roll the hips back to center as that foot comes up off of the ground. And then we take the same thing and we rock to the left. So your right hip is coming up off of the mat. Take a breath in. And then exhale, that right side goes back down onto the mat. Good. And then from here, the left foot comes up and off of the knee. And then we do the same thing with the right side. So the right knee is off to the side. The right foot is resting on top of the left, just above the knee. And then we rock to the left side. So you're taking that right foot and you're pushing your right foot down into the floor. Breathe. And then roll past center. And then take that over to the right. And getting that twist again through the spine, opening up the front of that left hip. And then roll back to center. And from here, take the right foot down to the floor. Extend your right leg out nice and long and extend the left. Your arms reach back up towards the ceiling or towards the sky. And then from here, we're going to move into the 100, which is an exercise designed to get the blood flowing and the blood pumping in the body. And Mr. Pilates created this exercise for that purpose. Your arms come down by your sides and in line with the bony landmarks at the front of the hips. The legs are together. We draw the chin to the chest and we pick the head, neck, and shoulders up, where the back of the neck is long versus the head here and the head looking up towards the ceiling where the extensors in the neck are freaking out. So we draw the chin, we pick the head up, and the neck is long. From here, we lift the right leg 1 or 2 inches up off the ground. We hold. We lower the right leg down. We lift the left leg up a couple of inches. And lower the left leg down. And then from here, we lower the arms. And we lower the head. Good. So there are a few options for your 100. I'll walk you through them. One is to have your legs in a tabletop, and this is the position. Another position is to have the legs up at a 90. Another position is to have the legs out at a 45. And then the most advanced position is to have both legs hovering up off of the ground. You can also have one hand supporting the head if needed, okay? So we lower down, and so you pick where you are for your practice today. And we'll do 50, and then we'll take a beat, and then we'll come back and do the next 50. The purpose of the arms are to have the arms pumping vigorously. Here we go. Take a full inhale in, a full exhale out. We lift both arms up in line with the hips. We draw the chin to the chest. We pick the head, neck, and shoulders up. The neck is long. We lift the right leg up to wherever it is in your practice. Mine is hovered. I lift the left. I super glue the legs together, and I begin to pump the arms. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. One leg down, other leg down, arms down, head down. Whew. Okay, so that's 50. Now we go in to the next 50. We take that catch breath, full inhale in. We get all the exhale out from the body, and then we go again. So both arms reach, chin to chest, pick the head up, lift the right leg up to your working position, and then we lift the left and we pump. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Collarbones are open. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. One leg down, other leg down, arms down, head down. So you can feel, hopefully, your heart rate. I need to take a second. And now we'll move into the exercise called the roll up. So your arms reach all the way back behind you. Again, that long stretch. And then we think about lifting ourselves up to touch our toes. So the purpose of this is to stretch and strengthen and lengthen the spine. The feet are together, knees are together, inner thighs are together. I lift the arms up. They gaze past my eyes and my nose. Draw the chin to the chest. And I roll up and up and up. And I continue to create a C curve in the spine so I reach beyond my toes. And then from here, I roll back down and down and down. An opportunity to really recruit the back line of your body. So your glutes are working, the front line of the body and the back line working together. Again, the arms come up, Come into your periphery, chin to chest. I roll up and up and up. I keep going, I create the C curve. I'm stretching my spine, and then I roll back down and down and down. From here, we're going to layer on a piece, which will be bending the knees and bringing your feet to the mat at the same time. So your arms begin to reach back up just as they have before, gazing past your eyes, past your nose. Draw the chin to the chest. Begin to pick the head, neck, and shoulders up. You see your knees. You start to bend them. You bring your heels towards your seat. As you come up, continue the stretch. So you're reaching those shoulder blades forward. The shoulder blades come back, so that protraction, retraction of the shoulder blades. Begin to round the spine, scooping, lengthening the legs, and rolling all of the way back. So there's an order to this. The arms lift up, gazing past the eyes, past the nose, chin to chest, the head lifts. You see your knees, you start to move your knees. So you're bending, you're rounding the spine. Continue to reach the shoulders forward as if you were reaching for someone to help you come up to standing. And then the shoulders come back. We begin to round the spine, lengthen the legs, and roll back. So bigger shape in the body, and then coming up into your smaller shape. Arms come up, chin to chest, see the knees, bend the knees, and come up. Last time like this. Continue to reach the shoulders. Shoulders pull back, round the spine, lengthen the legs, and reach back and back and back. So this is going really well and you'd like a progression. Here's your progression. Your arms start by your ears. Chin to chest, the head comes up. We roll up and we continue with the C curve. And then we roll back down. Yeah. And we roll up and over and back down and down and down. Last time like this, I promise. We go up and round and roll. And then we come up to a seated position and the arms come down. Okay, let's swing ourselves around and come on to a kneeling. So we come up to a kneeling position. If you need extra cushion for your knees, you can grab that pillow or the towel or doubling up your mat. So you're going to reach your arms all of the way up, and you're going to send your bum down towards your left foot, your left ankle, as you send your arms to the right. So we take our seat down towards our left foot as the arms come over the right knee. And then we come back up together and we send our hips and our bum down to the right as the arms come down on the left. So you're shortening one side of the body and lengthening the other. We come up and down. Seat to the left, arms to the right. We reach up, 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 up. Yeah. And then over. We'll go one more time here. We go up and we go over. And then we reach back up and up and up. Interlace your fingers and place your hands back behind your head. Press your head back into your hands. And then think about how you can pick your head up and up and up. So it's growing taller. Yeah, and then we'll take a side bend to the left. So moving your spine in the ways that it's designed. So here again, we're lengthening and then we're shortening. We stack back up. We press the head back into the hands. We, with purpose, lift the head up. We side bend to the right, and that one side will feel very different than the left. And then we can press the head back into the hands, and then we reach back up and up and up. Good. And the arms reach all the way up towards the ceiling, towards the sky. And then we'll take that big bend. So now those arms are reaching to the left. Send your seat to the right. Coming up, the arms come to center. Arms big, reach to the right. Seat to the left. And back up. Take space, go big. Arms to the left. Seat to the right. Arms back up to center. Hips up to center. Hips down on the left. And arms on the right. And then we reach back up and up and up and up and up. And the arms open. Good. Okay. So let's do some cat. I don't like to say cow because I've never seen a hyperextended cow. So let's just call it what it is. Flexion and extension of the spine. So hands underneath the shoulders and the knees in line with the hips. Straightening your arms and really take this opportunity to push the floor away. The tops of the feet can also press down to the mat. And then from here, tuck the tail and tuck the head down at the same time as you push the floor away. And then arch the spine. And then we round and we scoop. We draw the head down, we push the floor away, and we arch. And then we'll go one more time like this. We round and we scoop, and we arch. And then from here, take your seat all of the way to your heels. Find your child's pose, reaching your arms out, sway your hips side to side. Full breath in, full breath out, and taking the opportunity to really send the breath to the low back ribs. And then we'll neutralize it, lift the eyes, pull the hands underneath the shoulders, and roll back up. You can swing your legs around, doesn't matter to which side. And then can you go hands free and find your seat? Yeah. And then we'll swing the legs around. And we're going to come now into a Z pose or mermaid. So the right knee is bent down and in front, and then the left knee and the left foot is back behind you. Your hips are square, okay? And then from here, you're going to pick your bum up off the floor. So we go up, and we really take a moment to open up the front of the hips, and then we go back down and down and down. We go up and down. Last time like this. Up and down. Okay, so we bring the elbows in close to the side of the body, and then we're going to twist towards the right knee. So we move through the rib cage, we twist towards the right knee, and the hands come down. We're now coming up into extension. So we're going to push the floor away, lift the chest, lift the eyes, open. And then from here, round the spine. So we start to tuck the tail and draw the head down and down and down. And you might be feeling a big stretch and release in through the front of that left hip. And then extend and keep pushing the floor away. Reach, gaze, look up. And then round. And lift. Last time like this. Rounding, drawing the tail down, drawing the head down. back to center. And then from here, come down onto your elbows. Yeah, good. What's going to start to move is your left arm and your left knee and left hip, okay? So we take a full breath in, full breath out. The chest is open, the eyes are up versus the head down and sort of collapsed. We turn to look over the left shoulder. The left arm reaches out to the side and we lift the left knee. That conversation again reappears with that left foot pushing down to the floor. And then that left knee and the left hip comes back, and the left arm circles in front, the left elbow bends, and we come back down. Take a breath in. Exhale, left arm opens out to a T. We open the left knee, the left hip, left foot presses down to the floor, and then back up, over and around. This feels really juicy, right? And then again, up, and back. Good. One more time like this. Left arm, left leg, left hip, left foot pressing down into the mat. We're taking that right side and we're trying not to let it drop into that rib, right? So we're actively picking that right side of the body up. And then back down. We lift the eyes, we lift the head, we push up. Good. We bring the hands in an inch or two. We come back into extension. Notice, could you get any more now? And then we look over the left shoulder, because here comes the fun part. Now you're going to pick that left leg up and you're going to extend the left leg long, but your head goes center, right? So we're trying to keep the left leg up and look away and push the floor away. Now here we round the spine. So we bend the knee, the left knee comes towards the left elbow. We round the spine. We extend the leg, we push away, we go up. We come in and out. And we go in together and out and away. We push and press. One more time. In and out. We look over the left shoulder, we push the floor away, we bend the left knee, we lower it down, hands free, back to center. Bring the elbows in, and then do a little switcheroo with the legs. So now you're in your Z pose, opposite side, or mermaid, okay? So left knee is bent in front, right knee and right foot back behind you. Arms in front. Take a big breath in, the sides of the body. Big full breath out. Reach the arms up, 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 up. We move through the rib cage. We move through our thoracic spine. Could we use the head more and more and more? And then the hands come down to the mat. We push the floor away. We gaze, we look up. So here's extension. And then we round the spine. So we begin to round the tail down, draw the head down, take a breath in. Exhale, lift. Round the spine, tuck down, and then up. Yeah. 2 more times like this. Round the spine, draw the head down, breath in. And then exhale, lift. Good. Okay, so now we come down onto our elbows, right? And we have the head up and the chest up. What's going to move now is the right arm and the right knee and the right foot, okay? Take a breath in. Exhale, right arm opens out to a T, right knee, right hip. And that right foot pushing down into the mat. And then we take the knee and the hip, it comes back. Big reach with that right arm. Elbow bends, back to the mat. We reach, we open, we push the foot down, back, and in. 2 more. Reach the right arm, open the right foot, push the right foot down to the mat, and back. And then one last time. And back. We press our hands up. We look center. We might need to bring the hands in an inch or 2, like I had to. Look over the right shoulder, and then we lift, and then we extend that right leg out. We're trying to keep it any amount up off of the floor, which is not easy. Now from here, we come into that smaller shape. So we're taking that right knee in towards the right elbow. We're rounding the spine. And then we extend. And we round. And extend. Good. A couple more times. Round. And extend. And round. And extend. Last time. Round. And extend. Look over the shoulder. Bend the knee. Take it back. Hands free. Arms up. Interlace the fingers. Press the arms up. Take a side. Bend to the right. So again, lengthening one side. Shortening the other. And then we come back up. And then we go to the other side. And we come back up. And we release the arms. Okay, good. So now let's come onto our front. So we're coming onto prone. And we're going to use our pillow here. This pillow is going to act as cushion for the bony landmarks at the front of the hips. Okay? So, got your pillow, and this might take some fine tuning. And here's the thing, like you don't really know the position of the pillow until you start to move. So I think it's okay here, but I don't know, we'll see. So I come down, yep, good. So it's right on my hip bones, and then I come down onto my elbows. So I'm in a sphinx pose, right? I'm in extension. And then from here, can I move my head around? We'll see. So first, let's check in. How are the elbows? Are they like a direct shot underneath the armpits? Are they a little wider? Right? So we can keep our chest up. And then turning the head to the right. So much so that could you see your right foot without sinking? And then coming back to center. And then turning and looking over the left shoulder. Can you see your left hip? And then coming back to center. Yeah, good. And then from here, we will take our elbows wide and we will create a pillow for our head down onto our hands. And then just kind of rock your hips side to side. It feels kind of nice on that cushion of the pillow. And then we'll neutralize that. We're going to come into some rocking here. So we're going to take our legs as close together as they can get. So that might be here for you, or it might be here. Wherever it is for you is fine. Okay? Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. First things first, we're going to pick our forehead up off of our hands. But I'd like you to lift your eyes. So like imagine there was a stone rolling from the front of your mat to the baseboard in your home studio. And then up and up and up. We're not trying to pick the elbows up. We're pushing them down to the floor. You can feel the work happening. You're letting your front of your abdominals go. And then lowering back down and down and down. we'll try that again. Lift your eyes up, roll that pebble out in front of you, and lift the head up and up and up. And then lower, back down, and down, and down. And then we lift the head up, and we take the hands, the elbows, underneath the shoulders. Good. And then from here, we begin to push up into the hands. And we really try to use the whole body to do so. So it's not just the hands and the shoulders that are picking us up. The whole body lifts. So we're coming up into swan. And then we lower the elbows down, and we begin to pick the legs up. Right? The legs go down, we come up. We go down, the legs lift. We go down, the legs lift. So now I'm going to take this a little bit bigger. Down, up, down, up. I remember one teacher telling me, just flail yourself. Safely, of course. Up and down, up and down. For 3, 2, and 1. Counter stretch here. Lift yourself up. You can take your pillow off to the side and then come on into child's pose here. And rock side to side. Full breath in. Full breath out. And lift your eyes and lift your head, and then roll yourself back up. Come to your seat. And how's everybody doing? Good? Good. That one's a tough one. Whew, I'm working up a sweat. Coming on to side lying now. So I'm going to ask that your right arm comes down to the mat. So you're resting on your right bicep. Yeah? So your pillow is your right bicep here. Your bottom knee is bent, and your top leg is long and away from you. Good. You're going to take your top arm, which is your left arm, up towards the ceiling, and then you're going to pick your head up. Your left hand wraps around to your ear. We are trying to keep the right rib cage to the floor versus trying to pick it up. So the right ribs are actively staying to the mat. The head is up. And then we'll lower the head back down onto the right bicep. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift the head up. And then lower the head back down. And we pick the head back up. And we lower the head back down. Good. Okay, and now from here, you're going to lift your top leg up, and then you're going to lift your head up. Now, in terms of the leg, I'd like you to move into internal rotation, so meaning turning your toes down to the floor. So err on the side of internal versus external rotation. So the head is up and the leg is up, and then the leg is going to go down, and the head goes down, and the leg lifts, and the head lifts, and the leg goes down, and the head goes down. Yeah, 2 more times here. We go up together, and down together. And then 1 more time. We go up together, and down together. And then we go up, 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 up. We hold. We reach the top arm up towards the ceiling, and then high kick. So here's like your Jane Fonda moment. Take your hand anywhere at the back of the leg. Lower your head back down onto your right bicep. Get your stretch. Flex the foot. Point the toes. Flex the foot. Point the toes, and then bend the knee. Take the hand on top of the knee, and then guide the knee and the leg back down. Good. From here, your top arm, your left arm, up towards the sky. We lift the head up. Now from here, your bottom arm, which is your right arm, slide the elbow in. Okay? You're going to turn to look to the floor. And you're going to push yourself up. So you have that one arm push up. We bend the right elbow back. We roll back down. Imagine something delicate that you're holding with your left hand. We turn the chest. We push up. We bend the right elbow. We roll back down. We roll the chest forward. We roll the hip forward. We push with that right hand down. We take the left elbow in, left hand to the floor. We walk the hands in, and then we turn around, other side. So we do a little switcheroo. So now we have the left arm down on our bicep. So that's our cushion here for our head. And then from here, the top leg extends out. Good. Arm reaches up towards the ceiling, towards the sky. We're going to move right into it, okay? So you're going to lift your head up. You're going to keep that left rib cage down on the ground. Bend the elbow, grab a hold of the head. Lift the leg up, turn the toes down. I know you can't get my whole foot in the shot, but toes are turning down, internal rotation. Lower the head, lower the leg. Lift up and down. We go up together, head, neck, and shoulders lift. Leg lifts, hip lift, and down. Up together, really reach that right leg far and away from you. And then lower back down. We go up and down. 2 more times like this. Up together and down together. Yeah. And then last time we go up, we go up, we go up, we hold. We reach the top arm up, but we lower our head down onto our left bicep. We lift that right leg up. We grab a hold. Here's the stretch. And if your hand can get to your toes, cool. If your hand gets to the back of the hamstring, that's great too. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Bend the knee. Take the hand onto the knee and guide the knee down. Right arm up towards the ceiling. Lift the head up. And then from here, slide the elbow down so it's in front of you. And you're going to push yourself up. That one arm push up with the left arm. Bending the elbow, rolling back down, lifting the head up, pushing as we go up. Bend, back down, and up. Good, one more time. Bend the elbow, roll back down, and then we go up. You're going to take that right arm, bend it, take it down. From here, you're going to pick your seat up. Curl your toes. Lift your knees up. Rotate your hips. From here, one step forward, other step forward, and then roll yourself up and up to standing. Okay, grab your towel now. Okay, here it is. And you want to make sure that you have floor. So you're going to want to take yourself off of your mat. And then have your right foot on your towel, because this is going to be like your glider. And then your left foot on the floor. If you're familiar with work on the reformer, this is like speed skater. So you're getting into your squat. you're sending your weight back. Your bum is back, sending the weight to your heels. Left leg doesn't move, right leg moves. Right leg goes out and back in. You can use your arms. Yeah, so you're really sending your weight back as you go out and in, and out and in. And you'll be feeling the work on the left leg. Could you go quicker here? We're gonna go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and now we switch. So left foot's on our towel or on the glider, right foot's on the floor. We bend the knees. Left leg goes out and back in. Take a peek down, making sure that the connection of the right hip and knee and the toes are along the same line-ish. The arms can move in a different sequence now. So let's say one arm forward, one arm back. Opposite arm forward, opposite arm back. Last time. Good. Now we're gonna go quick for 10. Could you go deeper into your squat? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up to standing. Glider goes away. Arms up. We roll down to finish. Chin to chest. Arms down. Rounding the spine. All of the way down, down and down. Letting your head be heavy. Arms heavy. And roll. Back up. And up. And up. Continue, reach the arms back up. And again, roll down and down and down, taking your time. And roll back up and up and up. Reach the arms back up. From here, interlace the fingers behind the head, bending the knees, taking a side bend to the left. Can you turn and open up the right side? Gaze, look up, and then straighten the legs and lift yourself all the way back up. And bend the knees and take that side bend to the right and turn and look up at that left arm and left shoulder. Straighten the legs and stack the spine back up. And I want to make sure I end before Instagram cuts us out. So the arms reach back up, back up, back up. Can you lift your heels up and down? And the heels go up and down. You can start to swing your arms. And there's 1 hour, lots of different movement. Whew. So I wish you a happy rest of your day. Thank you so much for choosing this hour to be here and to move your body. And I really hope to see you all again soon. Take good care, stay safe, and we'll see you back here again, yeah? Thank you so much. If you have any questions, you let me know, reach out, and we'll go from there, okay? I'm gonna end the video and then come back on and